Have you ever been dreaming and suddenly realized this isn't real? You are dreaming, and somehow you just know it. I have experienced lucid dreams a few times, and honestly, some of them have been incredible. One of my favorite was skating. It was a huge concrete skate park with a massive bowl, ramps, and rails everywhere. And somehow I could do every trick I already knew, only better. Higher, smoother, more controlled. Tricks I could only dream of landing in real life. Huge airs, flip tricks, every single trick I could think of. Long smooth grinds, 50-50s, 5-0s, Smith grinds. One trick straight into another. It felt like there was no limit. I could just keep going. The best part was the flow. I wasn't thinking about what trick to do next. I just did it. And I landed. Every single one. It almost felt like playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, except I was actually inside the game. And that feeling was amazing. But skating wasn't even the best part. Flying was. Flying in a lucid dream is hard to explain. You feel light, like a feather. I could fly high above the ground or drop down below and fly through cities and landscapes. Sometimes I looked down and the whole world was just moving beneath me at insane speed. Buildings, roads, cars, everything passing underneath me. And there was no fear of falling, no gravity. I could just go. There was something incredible about being able to look at the world below you, knowing you could go anywhere you wanted. But then my dreams took a completely different turn. I was fighting. I was in a huge city, surrounded by massive buildings, and somehow I could fly while fighting. I would smash into skyscrapers, fly through glass, hit another building. It was one-on-one, me against someone with the same incredible power. I would take hits, then hit back just as hard. We would crash down onto roads, highways, concrete, then launched right back into the air. It felt like the fight would never end, but there was no real pain. Everything happened so fast, yet it felt completely in control, like being inside an action movie where neither of us could lose. And that's what I find so crazy about lucid dreaming. When you're inside the dream, you don't think this is impossible. You just accept it. You can skate like a professional. You can fly through a city. You can fight like a superhero. And somehow it all feels completely real. Until you wake up. And suddenly, you're just laying in your bed. And that entire world is gone. That is what makes lucid dreaming so fascinating to me. For a little while, your brain creates a world where the normal rules don't exist. You can go anywhere, do the impossible, and for those few moments, it feels completely real. The strange thing about lucid dreaming is that you know you're dreaming. Yet, every single sight, every sound, every feeling still feels real while you are inside it until you open your eyes. Thanks for watching.